Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel, TammyTalks here. Let's go ahead and get into Married at First Sight, Season 16. We're in Nashville, Episode 5. It's all about the journey. If you're brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns on various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So, if you enjoyed that type of content and you have been following me and watching all my recaps and you still have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the video, hop in the comment section, share with a friend, all that good stuff, all right? So we are into breaking down the couples, breaking down the videos now. So we're going to talk Nicole and Chris. He brings her breakfast out on the balcony. So they talk about how they have been having all these important conversations first. So they have been talking, I guess, about a lot of deep things so far. I don't know if we've not been privy to them or if I just glossed over because I don't care about this couple. But one thing that Nicole likes about this is the fact that they are talking about these things now, as opposed to when you're dating somebody, typically you wait 2 or 3 months to talk about, these more pressing topics. And then you realize that you and this person are not compatible. You want different things in life. Maybe your morals, your values, none of that stuff aligns. So that's when it ends up being, a bit of an issue. So she said that she doesn't want to say she didn't get to know him when it comes to decision day, which we've seen people say a lot. You know what I mean? That I feel like I didn't get to know you. I feel like we didn't really have a chance to talk. We see that a lot with a lot of these couples. And Nicole said, I don't want to be one of those couples that says that, on decision day. So Chris says that he can definitely see himself falling for her. I said, you have known this lady all of 48 hours. Maybe 72 at this point. Slow down, Chris. So they go to a rum tasting, but it's really just them doing shots. So the man is listing like the proof of liquor it is. It's like 92, 83, 101. And they are just bow, bow, bow. And I'm like, y'all are taking a lot of shots in a very short amount of time. I don't see no water out there. I don't see no like cheese platter. Like they are just out there taking shots. Nicole clearly got drunk. Next thing you know, Chris is them up and they're both dancing with the guy that was pouring rum. And he got them doing all these type of movements and stuff like this. I said, he's trying to make y'all throw up. That's what he's trying to do. So when they're sitting down talking, Nicole is saying how she used to have a temper. She used to be a bit of a hot box. So she now feels like she is the new Nicole now, red flag. But she says that she is now the new Nicole. And then she goes like this. So he copies her and he does that too. And she was like, it's just a hand movement that I do. If you don't like it, I don't care. I'm still going to probably keep doing it. And I said, girl, bye. You doing way too much. That man didn't say he didn't like anything about it. So it makes me wonder if Nicole is an angry drunk. Because remember, they've had 5, 6 shots at this point. And you immediately got defensive over this and low-key rude about it for absolutely no reason. So she wants to know if it bothers him that she kind of loses her cool kind of easily. And he said that he doesn't know. He doesn't know right now. And it's because he hasn't seen her in action. And when you haven't seen somebody do something, it's kind of hard for them to be like, will it bother you if I do that if they haven't seen you in action? But Chris said he know one thing. Okay, he don't know about that, but he knows one thing and 2 things for sure. You won't be doing that to him. He will not take her going off. He said he's not going to deal with her, and he does not want to be in a situation where she lets her emotions get the best of her. Now, while he's saying this, she has the audacity, the the gall to look like almost offended. Like, or like it was given. Remember how last season, was her name Lindsay? Oh, girl that was married to Miguel used to want him to. She used to want him to like deal with her moods and deal with her tantrums. And whenever he would be like, yeah, we're not going to play these games over here. You need to self-regulate. You need to self-check yourself. She would always be like offended. And like she wanted to use that excuse of, well, this is just how I am. That's what Nicole was giving me in that moment. Because Nicole looked downright like disgusted that he is not going to put up with her shenanigans. Okay? So I was like, wow. I have not liked Nicole in general this season. She's not my favorite. Something about her seems very, very fake. Her personality, everything she's doing just seems very performative to me. So I haven't been a fan. So they're at dinner later. And she said that the background, because he's like sitting with his back to the water and she's facing the water. And she was like, oh, the background is kind of giving you like a nice aura, like, you know. So he asked her if he is her dream husband. I said, y'all be doing the most so soon. Why would you ask her that? Why would you ask her that? What part of that? Like, whatever. I just like, I hate when they ask each other that stuff. Don't ask somebody that so soon. You know what I mean? Again, 72 hours and you want to know if this is your dream? No. No one wakes up and as a child is dreaming of marrying a stranger because they can't find their own mate. That's not a dream that anybody has. It's not. And if anybody tells you that it is, they're a liar. So she was like, for now. So then she asked him, so am I your dream wife? And he was like, for now. You knew what his answer was going to be. Why did you even ask him? She then asked if he loves her yet. And he was like, no. She was like, just joking. No, you weren't. I think you were serious. Because Nicole has been kind of hinting that, you know, she really likes him and she thinks everything is going perfect and everything is going so well. Nicole might really be falling for him, but Chris was like, not now. Nobody jokes about that. I'm sorry, but whenever people do stuff like that, especially on here, it's never a joke. So then they bring up the conversation of kids. And this is where things got interesting. He asked her, how does she feel about kids? Nicole said, growing up, she never wanted kids. She thought that she would have this glamorous life where she's traveling all over, and she just did not see where kids would fit into that. As she got older, she still did not want kids, but she couldn't think of like a reason or an excuse as to why she didn't want kids. She couldn't think of that. She couldn't think of one. In her mind, it was like, why don't I want kids? So she became open to the possibility, but she's not dying to have them. So basically, I mean, if I have them, cool. If not, cool. That's really how Nicole feels about it. But I think Nicole is really on the line of, I don't have to have. What was that? But I think Nicole is really on the line of, I don't have to have kids, right? So she asked him, and he said that he has always envisioned having two, a boy and a girl. And he thinks it's a discussion that they need to have. So she was like, well, when would we need to realistically revisit this conversation? And she was like, what, in a year or two? And I'm like, no, y'all need to talk about this and hash this out now. Because if y'all do not want kids, then that's weird. I mean, excuse me. If you don't want kids, then it's not fair for you to. I didn't mean to say weird. I was reading something. If it's not fair for you to not want kids, to basically kind of string him along with this. You know what I mean? So she then was like, so is the ball now in my court? And he was like, no, it's something that we both need to discuss. But then he like starts to backtrack and it's like backpedal and it's like, I believe that if I was meant to have kids, then I will. I feel like if I'm meant to have kids in my life, then I will have them in my life. And I think this is the part of him that is a pushover. This is a very big thing because what's going to happen, and like Nicole said it too, is that if we get later in life and you decide that you do want kids in the next couple of years and then it doesn't come into fruition, he's going to start to resent her. So if she can't get on board and absolutely say that she wants to have kids, this is not the marriage for you, Chris, because you want kids. You want kids. So don't let her talk you into not wanting kids, and don't let her string you along to make you think that she might possibly get there when you know deep down that she doesn't want to have kids. So let me know what you guys felt about that kid conversation between the two of them. Do you think that they should wait another year or two to have the conversation? Or do you think it's a conversation that they need to hash out now and get to the bottom of so that nobody wastes their time after decision day? Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.